She never met a layup she couldn't miss. She was the best. The reason we watching women's basketball is not because of one person. It's because of me, too. You miss 100% of the shots you don't take. She proves you can miss 100% of the shots. I'm sorry, man.
This jabroni just stepped on my shoe. Word to my mother. Can you say backpack so we can figure out how to respond?
Backpack. Backpack.
Shoe cleaner, paper towels, and a Glock.
Glock. Glock. Glock. Definitely Glock.
Glock? Did you say Glock, cuz? That's a stupid...
That's correct.
What? I'm the Glock.
I'm the Glock. I'm the Glock.
Count my gunshots in...
If you ever walk into your kitchen at night and see Mr. Incredible bench pressing your fridge, do not ask for milk. He's not supposed to be there. Just follow these rules if you want to see sunrise again. Rule 1. Stay out of his line of sight. If he drops the fridge and says it's heavier than he remembers, freeze. That means he's testing his strength, and you're next. Rule 2. Open the cabinet under the sink. You'll find a pair of red gloves and a black mask, but only wear the gloves. If you put on the mask, he'll see you as the villain who hurt his family. You won't survive the next cliff. Rule 3. When the window shatters and Elastigirl wraps her arms around him, don't cheer. Grab a pan lid and hide behind the counter. She's here to finish her job. Rule 4. The fight will crush your kitchen. When the dust clears, only one will stand. Watch carefully. If it's Mr. Incredible, hand him the gloves. He'll nod, whisper, "I loved them all," and walk straight through the wall like it's paper. But if it's Elastigirl, run. She just unalived the last member of her family. If you ever walk into your kitchen at night and see...
So iShowSpeed just recreated this iconic clip live. After the homeless kid just face revealed live on stream, Speed wanted to prove that it was actually the same person, so decided to recreate the original meme 4 years later. So at first, they started acting it out on Discord, but Speed still wasn't convinced, so they hopped back on Fortnite to recreate the clip exactly as it happened 4 years ago.
Please, Speed, I need this.
So iShowSpeed just recreated...
Hi. How you doing? I know you're about to close, but can I get 10 cheeseburgers? 10 cheeseburgers? 10 cheeseburgers? Down!
Hi, it's 9:58. Can I still order?
Oh, yeah, of course.
Can I have 2 large cheese pizzas, please?
Yeah, of course.
Hi, I know you guys are closing soon, but can I still order?
Of course.
Okay, can I please get 6 cheeseburgers? And then 6 banana splits?
Hey, I know you guys close in 2 minutes, but can I please place an order? Can I actually get...
Listen, I know it's 1 minute before closing, but can I please get a sandwich?
Of course, but what kind of burger should I...
It's a little bit of a big order.
Yeah, of course.
Let me do 10 melts.
10 melts?
I swear, every time I smell like lost cherry, somebody stops me to compliment me. Literally yesterday, a woman chased me into hospital.
Somebody explain how Mike Tyson is even a real person. At 13, a kid ripped the head off his pet pigeon, so Tyson beat him so bad that he realized, oh, I'm built different. He ended up owning 350 pigeons and dropping $400,000 just to keep them happy, and said birds are the only creatures that never betrayed him. He once wanted a giant heart tattooed on his face, but the artist changed it last second to that tribal mark that became his symbol. One time at the zoo, Tyson saw a gorilla bullying the others and offered the zookeeper $10,000 to let him fight it. Then he crashed his $230,000 Rolls Royce, and instead of apologizing, just gave the guy the car. He bit a man's ear off, showed his cheeks on live TV, played with Hezbollah like a baby, and once took a selfie with a guy who whispered, "Mike, you robbed me when I was a kid, and that's why." Live TV, played with Hezbollah like a baby, and once took a selfie with a guy who whispered, "Mike, you robbed me when I was a kid." Ear off, showed his cheeks on live TV, played with Hezbollah. Instead of apologizing, just gave the guy the car. He bit a man's ear off, showed his cheeks on live TV, played with Hezbollah like a baby, and once...
You can ask the flowers. Hi, You can...
I would get beaten for anything.
Nigga, did you just break that vase?
Just having fun.
Nigga, did I just catch you having fun?
He reminded me of what a failure I was going to be.
Milton, I want to be a doctor when I grow up.
Nigga, did I just catch you wanting to be shit?
An adopted Negro mother, who I loved almost like she was white, did the best she could.
You ain't no worthless nigga.
My grandmama showed up at the doorstep.
I'm dying. Look at you. Didn't I tell you you wasn't gonna be shit? I can't wait to die so I don't have to look at your ugly black nigger ass no more. God damn it.
I can't take it no more.
I would get beaten for anything.
Nigga, did you just break that vase?
He put 12 cameras side by side, each connected to wires lining the track. As the horse ran past, it snapped the wires one by one and triggered each camera in order. These captured tiny slices of movement, each at 1/1000th of a second. You see, he wanted to prove that horses lift up all 4 feet at once when they run, and when the images were played together, the horses appeared to fly, with all hooves lifted for one brief moment. Soon, others began to experiment with this technology, paving the way for modern movies. He put 12 cameras side by side, each connected to wires lining the track. As the horse ran past, it snapped the wires one by one and triggered each camera in order. These captured tiny slices of movement, each at 1/1000th of a second. You see, he wanted to prove that horses lift up all...
En daar is het fluitsignaal. K-pop Demon Hunters trivia game. Which food do the girls insist on eating as their pre-show ritual on the plane before the demon attack?
Ramen.
Easy. Yes, every K-pop fan should know that one.
Okay, let's do this.
On the plane, what does the stewardess bizarrely pour into a potted plant?
Coffee.
That was fast. Coca-Cola and Pepsi have been fighting for decades, and the battle was brutal. In 1979, Coca-Cola launched one of the most famous ads in history. Football star Joe Green drinks a Coke, smiles at a young fan, and hands over his jersey, proving Coke wasn't just a drink, it was family, emotion, and pride. But Pepsi wasn't staying quiet. In 1982, they rolled out the Pepsi Challenge. Commercials showed real people picking Pepsi over Coke in blind taste tests. The message was clear. Pepsi tasted better. Millions watched, and Coke started to sweat. Then came Coke's biggest mistake ever. In 1985, Coca-Cola panicked. They changed their original recipe and introduced new Coke. But fans were furious. Store shelves were filled with Coke cans people refused to drink. It quickly became one of the biggest marketing flops in history. And just when Coke looked weak, Pepsi went for the knockout. In 1993, Shaquille O'Neal reaches for a kid's Pepsi, but the kid pulls it away and says, "Don't even think about it." In 1995, the most legendary commercial was released. Subscribe if you love Coke. Like if you love Pepsi. Comment.
Ever been to the old station after dark? If you have, you might know about the 12:15 train. Check the schedule, you won't find it. Officially, that train stopped running decades ago. But some nights, when the air is still and the moon is hidden, you can still hear it. The sound is unmistakable. The screech of metal on metal, groaning as it pulls into the phantom platform. They say a man, a traveler who missed the last real train, tried to board it once. Witnesses swore they saw him step through the open doors, his silhouette framed by the dim light inside. And then, ... poof, the train, the man, everything vanished into the night. Now, if you're brave enough to wait at that old station, listen. Listen past the wind. You'll hear a new sound mixed with the screeching wheels, a desperate scream, echoing from within the ghost train, forever trying to get off. Ever been to the old station after dark? If you have, you might know about the 12:15 train. Check the schedule, you won't find it.
Did you know that Courage was actually one of the monsters? Because Courage constantly protects his owners every time they get attacked by some random creature. And the reason is, Courage was one of them. And think about it, why do monsters keep showing up at their house in the middle of nowhere? Because they're not just coming for Muriel and Eustace. They're coming back for Courage. And there's also a theory that this was based on a real-life story, because their house was actually real, and people say it was spotted in Mexico. Even creepier, there was a grandma and grandpa living there, with a dog. But here's where it gets creepier. But like and subscribe if this show gave you chills back then, because Courage knows it too. He doesn't want to join them because he loves his owners. When he was just a puppy, Muriel adopted him. And that's why, instead of teaming up with the monsters, he fights them to protect the only family he has. Did you know that Courage was